do as county commissioner to retain existing businesses and attract new businesses?
Again, that's another great question, and if you go back to what I said at the beginning, I do think we have an enormous ability to grow. We have a number of assets, potential to do quite a bit in Stark County. But one of the keys, this goes right back to the last question on collaboration. In the business community that's already begun, you've seen articles in the repository with our local chambers of commerce now getting to work together. And we as leaders, we need to follow their lead, which is working together so that we're not trying to poach a company 5 miles just so that we can look good at our city council meeting or our township meeting. We need to work together to grow the community as a whole, and that needs to involve the chambers of commerce, every elected official, and every citizen across the board so that we can grow in the future.
Thank you, sir.
I was attended the Stark Development Breakfast this morning and met with the different leaders. And again, I'll go back to the CIC as part of the commissioner's responsibility. Getting these people together, working with Stark Development Board to create economic growth, to create jobs, to bring in jobs. Steve Paquette, who's unfortunately he announced this morning he's retiring at the end of the year. A great man, great leader. He's done very well with Stark Development Board. He told us about the new jobs in NASA, some 100, 200 jobs are being created. These are the types of things that when you work with groups like this, these leaders, you are going to attract jobs, you are going to attract companies and create more jobs, obviously. So I would definitely work with the CIC, and I don't know how active they are right now. They were active when we were there, but I want to bring it back and make sure they're more active. The three commissioners are part of that CIC and work with Stark Development.
Well, the one thing you do is you can work with your Stark Development Board, you work with your Chamber of Commerce's and your developers in the area, and you get out there. You get out there and you knock on some doors. I've done this in Canton Township for years, and I'll tell you what, we have businesses that absolutely love being in Canton Township. I just attracted another new manufacturing outfit it's going to be 30 to 40 brand new jobs on a brand new building. They had a choice between Cleveland, Cincinnati, or Canton Township. And because of all the work that was done with questions that they needed, setbacks and utilities and all that, I hustled around, I got that done, and I convinced the partner that was in Canton Township, I convinced those other 2 partners that didn't get any help in Cincinnati and Cleveland, that's where they need to be. And it was simple. You don't always have to give money out, it's just making it easy for them to do business here and welcome, make them feel welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Munger.
Retaining and attracting business. I believe that competition is good. I believe that the government's role is to facilitate and enable that, not to provide it, to pick winners and losers. A certain amount of transparency helps along that way to make sure that nobody's being favored over somebody else. When I listen and talk to business owners that I see in the office, one of the things that comes up, particularly we're out in Lexington Township, for those of you who can't, and that's still in Stark County. One particular business owner, he has a company both in Stark County and Mahoney County, and he was doing construction projects in both. And he says he would much rather build in Mahoney County than Stark County. And I've heard that before from businesses in Minerva. I want to make sure that our county is the most business-friendly county in the area. If we have rules or regulations or things that they don't know or need, that we can help them with, my goal isn't to help them understand the rules. If the rules are that big of a problem, we need to change the rules.
Thank you. Mr. Slipton.
Thank you. I've come to 2 conclusions. The one, I'm not done working for Stark County. The second is that with my background in the private sector, working in the public sector, that I have the most experience to be able to forge these partnerships, to be able to produce economic growth. I will forge innovative partnerships. I'll work around roadblocks serving as a former chairman of the Finance Committee will only benefit this area as far as bringing any kind of economic growth.
Thank you, Ms. Dillon.
I think a study should be done first. And a perfect example of a study would be what they did in Worcester. The Worcester revitalization, excellent, excellent. But I think research should be done first, a study with other cities or counties to find out what areas, what other places had initial problems and were able to grow at an enormous rate and maintain.
Thank you, ma'am.